we have my husband here today.
Her husband.
Yes.
Her husband. I'm a piece of property. I am her husband.
I-
She owns all the rights, full rights to me.
Yes, I do. I do own all the rights to you. Okay, guys, we wanted to come on here and we wanted to be completely open with you guys because we know that we have not addressed anything about our third pregnancy. And there has been a lot of you guys messaging us and sending a message to us asking about how our third pregnancy is going. Grace, how's it going? How's the belly? X, Y, and Z. So why don't you go ahead, honey, and go ahead and talk about our third pregnancy.
So we have two beautiful kids. We have a 5-year-old and we have a 1-year-old. And so now we were working on baby number 3, and baby number 3 decided to come relatively fast to us in February, Valentine's Day of this year, actually 2021. And so my wife surprised me after about 9 years of our relationship. She actually succeeded in surprising me. Alright. Hey, Papa?
A ver, déjalo.
You want me to do the smash fire?
Yeah, that's the only cool part about strawberries.
Ready? Alright. Really? Really? And when was this? So we're super excited. I'm over here, fingers crossed for twins, because I've been telling her forever I want twin girls. She never hears the end of it, and she's like, "You're not the one having the kids." I'm like, "It's okay. It's okay. They're still our kids, you know. If you go through pain, you know, somehow I go through some pain too at some point in the future."
Like very little pain.
So we were trying to get the I'm trying to obviously, you know, manifest these baby girls, twins. And so we're super excited. After Valentine's Day, we set up a appointment with the OBGYN. That way we can go get the ultrasound, see how the pregnancy is going, see how far along we are, when can we expect baby, yada, yada, yada. All the things that come along with, you know, being pregnant. If you've ever been pregnant, if you don't, well, that's what comes along with it. And so our appointment is scheduled for March, about a month out after Valentine's Day. And come the day, you know, we're super excited, at least I am. You know, I'm like over here, these twin girls, they're gonna be here. It's gonna say twin girls. So that's all I heard for the rest of the day, you know, and I couldn't wait till we got to the OBGYN office. And so, you know, when it's our turn, the ultrasound technicians like, all right, come in, the usual procedures, you know, that they put the little jelly on my wife's belly, and then they stick the sonogram machine right on her. And so with our first pregnancy with my son Zane and with my daughter Leilani, you know, they put the sonogram machine and bam, on the screen, there's baby. You can see baby wiggling. Then you can hear the heartbeat when they put that machine on there. And for this one, for this third pregnancy, the doctor was just like scanning back and forth, like left, right, up, down, something like, I don't know, trying to play video games or something with the joystick or something. And so doctor's like, okay, I'll be right back. I just gotta ask something to my partner, you know, and be like, okay, we still haven't seen baby on screen. That's never a good sign. And so she goes and then she comes back and she's like, so I talked to my partner and it's just like I thought. There's this thing called a blighted ovum, and basically what that is when the sperm and the egg came together, basically what normally happens is you get a baby, you know, a baby starts developing and eventually you have a baby. But in this case, the sperm and egg came together and basically nothing happened. So they come together and sounds like they disappear, nothing happened. It doesn't progress into a baby, nothing. There was just like never any babies. But what's left over is a little placenta sac, and that's it. But there's just no signs of baby or anything. So basically the doctor tells us, okay, now because there is no baby, there never was any baby, and there's never gonna be a baby in that little sac, we got to get that little sac removed because it can be contaminated and that could cause some problems for your wife. So let's get that removed ASAP. We schedule a procedure for my wife in the following days. They put her under local anesthesia, get that taken out. But the doctor assured us, you know, it's a safe procedure. And even though we had this condition called blighted ovum, There's no like long-term effects, there's no negative effects. All it basically is basically there's no baby, let's get it taken out, and after they get it taken out, it basically resets the woman's menstrual period, and after it resets the woman's menstrual period within 30 days, basically you can start trying again. Like I said, there's no long-term effects. She gets her period once again, you can start trying to have a baby, and that's at the point that we are now. You know, we're still trying for baby number 3 and 4, because I want twins, still twins. But people that we have shared that with, you know, our family, friends, you know, they've always asked us, how do you feel? You know, how does this make you feel? And for me personally, I would say that I'm not really sad about it, and here's the reason why. Because I just had that feeling of, man, you know, I wish there was the baby, because we were so excited. You know, we got the pregnancy test, it said it was positive, we're gonna have a baby, so you build up that excitement. But at the same time, I wanted to be sure of it, and the fact that, you know, there was no baby there, like there was no emotional attachment. As a parent, like I feel like you start to create the biggest emotional attachment to the baby once you see it for the first time up on that screen. Once you see baby on the screen, you're like, wow, there's a baby inside of, in this case, my wife, and you hear the heartbeat and you're like, wow, baby's alive. There's actually life inside of her. But because we didn't get that experience with this third pregnancy, there was like no emotional attachment. And the fact that in the procedure, we really didn't lose anything, because like I said, there was no baby. There was no baby ever created, so we didn't lose anything. Now the case would be different if the doctor said, you know, we have to terminate the pregnancy, we have to get rid of a baby if there was one. That'd be completely different. I think we'd be both emotional about the situation. But again, there was no baby, so there was no sense of we really lost anything. To me, it was just like, okay, well, things happen. There's nothing that we could have done to prevent this. You know, it's not her fault, it's not my fault. It's just things that happen, kind of like, oh well, let's just do what we have to do, get that over with, and then we can start trying again and continue to want to grow our family. So that's where we're at least me personally. I don't know how about you feel.
Well, how I felt throughout the whole process, honestly, I felt like, okay, this can go either 2 ways. I could get really sad, really depressed, and this can go like really bad real quick. Or I can just see it as a different mindset. And my biggest saying is, everything happens to my highest and greatest good, or to our highest and greatest good. And so I knew that everything is happening to my highest and greatest good. And maybe right now is not the time for the pregnancy. Maybe it wasn't twins that he wanted, you know?
Maybe because I put, you know, an order for twins, they're like, oh, this isn't the twins, you know, we gotta stop the pregnancy where it's at right now. That way we can redo the order and get those twins to this guy right here.
Yeah, we still don't know. You know, all we know is that God has a plan for us, and our third pregnancy, it ended up the way that it ended up because everything's happening to our highest and greatest good, and that is the way that I saw it, you know? So we were able to overcome that. Speaking for my personal point of view, he was very supportive. He was there throughout the whole procedure. I remember after the procedure, he's like, all right, let's go eat. Let's feed you whatever it is that you want to eat and go to sleep throughout the whole day if you need to. He watched the kids and all that for me. So I think you were really good at being supportive throughout the whole procedure. And that's what we wanted to come on here and share our third pregnancy for. Thank you for everyone that has reached out. I hope that this video explains everything. And don't forget to comment. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe to our Martinez channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.